And you see, what Ben thought the men were doing was to cause him harm. What they were actually doing was forming a circle around Ben and the Jeep to keep the lions from coming out of the grass and ambushing them while they're changing the tire. And you see, that's what the right friends do. The right friends keep the lions of this world out. I'm talking about the lions of bad decisions, with drugs, with alcohol, with driving in a foolish manner. The right friends will keep those poor decisions out, but you surround yourself with the wrong ones, they're going to invite them in. The second thing you have to remember is you've got to surround yourself with the right people. That's two. Throw it back. Hey, I'll tell y'all this. It's this, when it gets here, they're outrunning y'all. It's even to right about here, and then they're outrunning y'all. All right? So somebody needs to speed up. All right. I hate to tell y'all this, but it was tails. It was tails. So that makes them have three. They now have three. What made Tim successful? It wasn't because he was smarter than everybody else. I mean, Tim's a smart guy, but he never went off and got any kind of fancy degree. In fact, he never went to college. What made Tim successful was he understood that every decision comes with a consequence, starting with the small things. And those small decisions were the building blocks to his success. Every decision you make comes with a consequence, starting when you decide to get up in the morning and get the job done. What's the point of that exercise? Why do I have you do that exercise? When you make a decision, you set in motion a chain of events that ends in a consequence. If you decide to get behind the wheel of a car after you've been consuming impairing substance and you crash, you can't go back and change it. When you got behind the wheel, you set that ball in motion that ends in a consequence. And it can't be changed. And the other thing is this: if one person over here squeezes on tails, does it just affect that person? No, it affects the entire team now because somebody made a decision. When you make poor decisions, it might not just be you're impacting. It might be your family, your friends, or strangers, and that's why you have to make the right decisions to start. What do you use this for? Write stuff with, right? What are you wearing on your feet? Why do you wear boots? Protect your feet, right? This monitor on the wall, why do we have this monitor here? So we can watch stuff, right? Here's where I'm going with this. If you look around the room, you see a bunch of different things. And when somebody created these things, they created it with a purpose in mind. Now, whether or not you believe you're created by God or you believe you were created by an act of science, the end result's the same. Every single person in this room was created, and everything that's created has a purpose. And the reason that's important to know is because when you understand that there is a purpose for your life, you are more likely to make decisions that take care of that purpose and not throw it away on something foolish. Ali was sitting on all this opportunity, and he had no idea. Do you realize the opportunity you're surrounded by? All of you are sitting on opportunity. All of you are sitting on purpose. But the question is, do you realize it? Don't squander away those opportunities. Don't squander away your purpose on something that's foolish and unnecessary. So the very first thing I want you to remember is you have a purpose. Don't squander it away.